So, listen, guys, I have been wanting to make a video about this for a long time. And if you hear background noise, don't mind it, okay? It's just my husband playing 2K, whatever. But I've been wanting to talk about this topic for a long time, and this is narcissist, okay? I know people are getting tired of hearing this word. It is what it is, okay? Narcissists, they're alive, they're on this earth, they walk among us now, okay? And it just is what it is. And I feel like a lot of us were realizing, okay, you guys are realizing that you're surrounded by them, whether this is family, a partner that you've been dealing with for a long time, your own friends, even co-workers, a boss, people that have just been misusing their positions, overplaying their roles, overplaying their parts in a negative way, okay? Trying to intimidate you, trying to overpower you, trying to humble you, okay? You've been experiencing a lot of humbling, people trying to humble you over the years and trying to basically make you bow down to them or make your actions align with their false stories, okay? People have been making a lot of false stories, false narratives about a lot of good people, okay? The chosen ones, okay? People want the chosen ones to look like trash, and they're trying to basically cloud the vision of all of the people that support you, clap for you, cheer for you, love you, okay? There's people trying to block your support, I'm hearing access, okay? There's people that no longer have access to you that are trying to basically block your path in every aspect possible. So this can be an ex, this can be parents that you're no longer in contact with, that people that just want you to, you know, people that want you to, what's the word, react to their abuse, react to their false accusations, projections, their insecurities that they, have not gotten help with. Okay, there's some people that really need to get some help, and instead of getting help, they just ruin people's lives, okay? So this is going to be more so of like a collective reading in terms of if you're resonating with this type of situation. If you've recently cut off family, if you've recently gotten out of a relationship, a marriage, if you've cut off some friends that you've realized were, watching you and taking notes and trying to sabotage your life, okay? That's all narcissistic interactions, encounters, okay? And we've all had them, okay? Literally. So if you're resonating with this, I want you to comment down below and let me know if you want me to continue speaking on this, because it's been on my heart very heavy for a long time, and I've just been seeing a lot of posts lately about narcissism, okay? People leaving family, people being kicked out of their mom's house, moms choosing their boyfriends over their child, or vice versa, the dads, or just family ganging up on them and kicking them out of the home, having to relocate, like just putting you in positions of where you're having to be in safety mode and survival mode, and protect yourself. And you could have been in this mode since a child, okay? Let's get some cards for the collective, please, that is resonating with the situation, okay? Just for some little confirmations. Yeah, the Tower. So some of you could be dealing with a home situation that is now collapsed, is going through a complete, like they could have been a physical altercation. There could have been a complete, what's that word, a blowout, okay? There could have been an argument, an altercation, a restraining order put in place, or you could have been the one removed from a home. I'm feeling like with this Two of Cups energy, this is more so of someone that you don't see eye to eye with, but you have to be cordial with, because there's this energy with the Two of Cups of, like, you see how they're looking at each other. It's like someone here can see you as competition. So this can be a mother figure seeing you as competition and just finding any reason to get you out of a home, or to just interrupt your peace, interrupt your space, come into your space and just shake things up in a negative way, okay? Scorpio energy, lots of water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Five of Wands, okay? An altercation, a fight, an argument, disagreement, an altercation, okay? This can have to do with multiple different people. Like I said, a family thing. If you live with multiple different family members, it can be a grandmother, an aunt, a cousin, just a crowded situation, this can be something like this, okay? And this can also be the energy of, yeah, with the Sun card, Leo energy. I feel like things being illuminated to you. Now things are being exposed. Now you're seeing that there's people around you that are literally fighting and arguing with each other over you, okay? Their beliefs over you, how they feel about you. And it's just all clashing together. And I feel like all of these people, they don't even get along within each other. And I feel like you were the target, okay? And once you removed yourself from the situation, you can no longer be the target. You can no longer be the scapegoat and everybody trying to come for you. Or you eat up all the food, or you spend up the money, or you're causing all of these expenses. You keep all the lights on, or you keep the water running. No, it's these people all in one causing this drama for themselves. And now they're realizing once you're not in the picture, that you were the one that were supporting everything. You could have been holding this house up. You could have been holding all of these people together. This can just be everyone all band up into one combination. All of the people that you came across that are they're all entangled, okay? Their lives are in the tower moment right now. They're all fighting amongst themselves, okay? Yep. You removed yourself. You have peace, okay? There's peace and harmony coming within this situation, okay? You have to remove yourself out of this entanglement, this chaos, okay? If this is like a relationship situation, this could have been you fighting with them and their in-laws, their family, everyone coming at you. You're not being defended, and you had to remove yourself, possibly with your children, you know, just for your safety, for your peace of mind, okay? We have 4 swords here, peace and healing, and 2 of swords, okay? The 2 of swords card wanted to fall out when I was shuffling these cards, okay? And it definitely popped out to me. And it's showing you that you had to make a really big decision. And this could have been, I feel like with the 2 of swords, it's like a decision that you weren't going to make until there was divine intervention. Because in that card, you have a woman who's blindfolded and she's holding the 2 swords. It's like you were protecting, you know, like you were so used to being in this situation around these people, around this environment. Because with the Sun card, it's also childlike energy, child. So since childhood, okay, you could have been just used to these people and used to the love that they used to give you. And now that you've realized, you know, the shift that has now happened, they don't treat you the same, okay? They don't treat you the same. There's always fighting. There's always arguments, disagreements. And like I said, you seem to be the one that's the scapegoat. So you were just tired of being the one that people always target, no matter where you go, even if it's not at the home or with family, people that you know, just people in general. You feel like they always try to target you, even in the workplace. You could have had to remove yourself from a job where everyone is fighting for a position but not trying to put in the work. Yet maybe you used to get all of the promotions and because you're actually putting in the work, and yet people are trying to sabotage you, lying on you, saying you get into work late, or just saying a bunch of dishonest things about you. Yeah, we have double 6 of swords, 6 of cups. So this is peace and healing, okay? This is like also past energy. So with the 4 of cups being in this card, and then also 2 cups, 4 of cups is like you being offered something. So I feel like these people, they're always giving you fake love and fake offers of like peace. So like, you know, you feel like maybe arguing and, you know, tension and collision and argue, you know, basically like, what's the word for it? Just negativity in the home or in the environment, in your space. It was something that you got used to or just learned to protect yourself from while being in the space. And I feel like you were just so used to nurturing other people even while they were breaking you, and never considering your feelings, how things made you feel, especially things that they say. People could say a lot of hurtful and mean things to you, and then just let time go by and never apologize, and maybe just give you little things or just act as, you know, nothing ever happened. And you just got tired of feeling like you never got an apology, you never got respect on their end. Okay, we have the Lovers card here and the Emperor. So this can be the energy. This can be a couple here. So this can be both of your parents, or this could have been a relationship. You could have been with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Gemini. But I'm seeing here someone here just wanted power and control. And once you've now ended this cycle, 10-10 energy, someone here is upset. Okay, someone here is upset. And this can also be the energy of a past loved one watching over you as well. This is like the energy of someone here like, okay, it's time to put an end to this. Okay, they don't deserve this. It's time. Okay, these people are gonna get their karma, but let's get them out of this situation. Okay, yeah, we have the 8 of Swords, the Death, and the Sun card again. So Leo energy, but this can also be the energy of things being illuminated, things being peaceful, happy for you. You're no longer in that mental mentally bound space and energy, okay? Eight of Swords is feeling mentally trapped, okay? You could have been praying and hoping for a new beginning, a way out from whether it was a job, a home, or a relationship. You wanted a way out from this situation that was keeping you stuck and draining you mentally, okay? This wasn't a safe situation either, okay? With the Five of Wands is clear indication of conflict, okay? There was a lot of conflict around you, and it kept you mentally stuck. I feel like a lot of you couldn't say what you wanted to say. You were walking on eggshells, yet people were always in your face. Yeah. We have the Justice. Okay, this is all karmically being laid out for you and aligned for you, okay? A lot of you have definitely been praying. I just heard in Jesus' name, okay? Sounds just like me, okay? A lot of you could have been praying for this breakthrough. Okay, everything is working out for you, and everything is going to turn out in your favor, and it already has been. Okay, this is all just to show you who you cannot take on your path with you in the future. Okay, the near future, the future, and yeah, all my confirmations with the Hangman. All of this is being illuminated to you. Okay, by June, July, and August. You're definitely going to be seeing a change in energy. So if you're going through this right now, especially living with toxic family, just know there's going to be a breakthrough. I'm hearing that some of you could be going to school, and that could be your way out. And things will just take off from there. So if you're going away to college, yeah. Six of Wands, Knight of Cups. This is an offer coming in that's going to continue pushing you forward. So this can be a promotion, or this can just be an offer, a loan, anything, something like this. Can be you traveling even, but just knowing that you're fully supported, okay, by the divine. Okay, if you don't have support from your family or whoever it is causing you all of this stress, you have support from the divine, okay? The universe is protecting you and watching you and guiding you as you make this transmission. It's not transmission. Transition. Oh my gosh, transmission. Some of you could be getting a new car. Maybe it's a car that's been stopping you from moving forward, okay? A lot of you could be getting a new car, going to school, or getting a new job, or moving to a new state. Whatever this offer is, this can be someone here coming in to financially support you. So if this can be just towards family, and you actually do have a supportive partner, I feel like this person is going to keep what's the word? Like, I don't know why I keep having brain farts. This person is going to get you away from these people and move you forward. So if you and your partner could have been talking about moving, traveling, but you're like, I don't know, I don't want to leave my family. I don't know, well, if we should do that, we're going to be far from family. That's your sign that you have to move and be far from family. Because even if they're acting cordial with you now, they're going to keep rubbing you the wrong way, doing the same patterns, talking out of turn, saying slick stuff. Especially if you have children, they try to tell you how to parent, and it just always goes left, okay? It's just something that always weighs down on you heavily, and why would you want to live like that? So... and that's why this Three of Wands card is wanting to come out. You're wanting to make a move, a decision that's going to bring you a lot of peace and joy. And that's what it is. That's probably what this whole signification of this reading is about. You're wanting to make a step, but you're holding on to people that could care less, okay? Once you're far and gone and you're no longer around these people, it's going to be another day of them having to struggle and survive and fend for themselves. They could be only trying to keep you around because you're taking care of them and they benefit off of you. Okay, you could be financially supporting these people, just taking care of them, just overextending and giving too much when you need to be giving to yourself. So a lot of air energy, water sign energy, Libra energy here, but definitely stop holding on to these people. Okay, you could have had to walk away from these people before, okay, because you see that they're just going to discard of you and just kick you to the curb when you speak up for yourself, or when you try to hold them accountable for anything. It's like they just want you to be a doormat or a punching bag. Very narcissistic, okay? And you've spotted the patterns, a long time ago, and you tried calling them out, but it seems as though you have to remove yourself. So we're gonna pull one oracle card, and then I'm gonna get out of your way. One oracle card for my beautiful collective on this situation. Competition may be turning into rivalry or jealousy, creating pressure and unease in relationship. Didn't I just say somebody's treating you like you're their These people are competing with you. If they're competing with you, they're never going to want to help you and support you in a genuine way. They're always going to, that's the term. They want you to do good, but not better than them. And these can be people that don't try to do at least a little bit good for themselves. That's kind of not your responsibility. We'll do one more for good luck. Separation. A relationship or phase of life is coming to an end. Though painful, the separation opens the door to new beginnings. All right, that's double confirmation. You have to separate from these people that are treating you like you're the problem. And it might be hard because they might try to gaslight you. And that's a big thing narcissists like to do. Try to make it as though you did them something and you did not. And that's me telling you, you did not do anything to them. They were wrong, okay? Because change is coming here. With that Justice card, 6 of Wands, and double 6, 6 of Swords, we have 3 sixes. 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands, and 6 of Cups. So we have change. Major changes are approaching in your life, whether in work, relationships, or personal development. Embrace the new direction. And I feel like when it comes to family, that can be more so personal development, because these are the people that you grew up with, okay? These are the people that raised you damn near. Like, you learned a lot of things from them, and now you're having to unlearn a lot of patterns or maybe mindsets or thoughts that they could have instilled into your brain growing up. And like I said, this can be work, okay? A work environment that you just feel is not satisfying, whether it's financially, emotionally, and mentally. You feel like it's just too much for you and you're not being respected. So this can be you walking into the job, finally saying that you're done, you're moving forward, you have better opportunities, and then they try to act like they was already going to try to cut you off already. So there could have been, so maybe if you haven't spoken up about wanting to leave a workplace, maybe keep it to yourself, because they're going to try to initiate as though they're firing you to hold themselves the embarrassment, especially if they thought as though you would stay for a long time. And relationships, like I said, this person is definitely not valuing you, not appreciating you. It could be teaming up with their in-laws, your in-laws against you, and just making it a very uncomfortable situation, trying to control you, trying to control the way you take care of the children, especially if they're not doing their part, but yet trying to control. And then at the bottom, last message, okay, we have decisions, okay? We have indecision is causing delays, or you may be overthinking your options, leading to missed opportunities. Okay, as long as you keep on holding on to these people and delaying your move forward, whether it's traveling or just getting away from these people, you're going to be delaying your happiness. Okay, you're going to continue to feel like, why do I always feel empty? Why do I always feel like there's a dark cloud over my head? It's because you have these people in the background basically preying on your downfall and praying and praying in a negative way, not for good things to happen over your life. And you don't want anyone speaking over your life, your children, your relationship, your home. That's evil eye, okay? And that can conjure up into bad energy, making you feel down, making you feel sick. And that's why anytime you feel down, sick, and you know that it could be coming from these people, you return it back to the sender, okay? And you protect, you save, you do whatever you got to do, okay? Because you're not going to continue to let them take over your energy, period, okay? You're at the point today. It's May 1st, 11 o'clock at night as I'm recording this. You're not going to let it go into May 2nd, 2026, feeling trapped, stuck, and down by these people, okay? I want this video to reach anyone that needs to reach to see this video. That's how you know I'm tired, okay? I got 4 kids. I'm tired, okay? But I want this video to reach anyone that it needs to reach, okay? I want you to hear this message and know that you are loved, you are supported, okay? And a narcissist will never have power over you any day, any time, any hour, okay? Because they're weak, okay? They live and thrive off of confusion and chaos. As long as you're confused, they're able to control your mind, okay? So once your thinking cap is on, come on now, that discernment, okay? That's going to be another video, okay? Discernment, okay? And why, now that you have discernment, you know how to weed these people out of a bunch and throw them in the garbage and don't even acknowledge them to begin with, okay? Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.